After that garbage offensive performance against Iowa, Ryan Day had some explaining to do. Heisman Trophy candidate Quinshon Judkins only had 4 carries, and Buckeye fans weren't happy at all. But after a few more 5-star recruits, they would get over it pretty quickly. Up next was a trip to East Lansing to play the Michigan State Spartans in the Big Ten opener. Will Howard would hit Carnell Tate on this RPO to give the Buckeyes a 14-0 lead. The defense played fast and was outstanding in the first quarter. Sonny Styles would blow up this screen pass, which set up another Will Howard touchdown pass, this time to the freshman wide receiver, J.J. Smith. Michigan State quarterback Aiden Childs would then settle down and begin to cause problems for the Buckeye defense. The transfer from Oregon State was showing why he was so highly coveted in the transfer portal. This pass would get the Spartans on the board and feeling confident making the score 21-7. The Buckeyes defense would then rise to the occasion, sacking Childs on 3 straight plays, forcing them into a very long field goal attempt. But the Spartans kicker has a strong leg, and their coaches knew he would be up for the challenge. He missed the kick, but a roughing the kicker penalty gave the Spartans a fresh set of downs and new life. Childs would go back to work, and this touchdown run by Nate Carter would bring the Spartans to within 7. Trailing 27-17 in the fourth quarter, Childs would drop a dime to his favorite target, Jack Velling, in the back of the end zone to make it 27-24. And with just over 3 minutes to play in the game, Will Howard would make a crucial mistake by throwing a pick. This gave the Spartans a chance at pulling off a major upset. After getting sacked, Childs would look for Jack Velling again, but this time, Cody Simon was there to snag the pick to help seal the game and avoid a major upset for the Buckeyes. Tyleik Williams balled out and was named the Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week. The Iowa Hawkeyes were up next on the schedule. Iowa is known for their vaunted defense, but it was Denzel Burke intercepting this pass and taking it back to the house to give the Buckeyes an early 14-0 lead. Iowa would fight back. But this touchdown by Quinshon Judkins put Ohio State up by 14 again, and they would never look back. The defense continued to shine, sacking quarterback Cade McNamara, and then Denzel Burke secured his second interception of the day. Up by 21 points in the fourth quarter, Will Howard found Emeka Egbuka deep over the middle for a 49-yard touchdown pass. Then it was Jack Sawyer going deep into his bag as he picks off Cade McNamara and returns it for 6 from his defensive end position. No one could have seen this type of onslaught coming. The Buckeyes were clicking on all cylinders. I guess Iowa learned that it's different in that den. After the game, sophomore wide receiver Brandon Ennis voiced his displeasure with the amount of playing time he had been receiving. Head coach Ryan Day was shocked by the news as this occurred right before the biggest game of the season with the Oregon Ducks, a team who had beaten his Buckeyes the last time they met back in 2021. The stage had been set for one of the biggest showdowns of the season. One of the most anticipated matchups of the season was here. Oregon quarterback Dylan Gabriel came out hotter than a hood rat on Section 8. Receiver Evan Stewart had this nice catch. Then tight end Terrence Ferguson would cap off the drive with a TD grab, putting the Ducks up 7-0. But you already know them boys don't panic. On the very next drive, Will Howard connected with J.J. Smith on a 63-yard touchdown pass to tie the game. Then Sonny Styles would pick off this Gabriel pass and run it all the way down inside the 5-yard line, setting up another Howard touchdown pass, this time to Carnell Tate. The defense was balling and playing lights out, getting after the quarterback, not taking any prisoners. Meanwhile, Will Howard had complete control of the offense, driving them down for yet another score and pushing the lead to 14. Davison Igbinosun, a junior cornerback and former transfer from Ole Miss, would pick off this pass and run it all the way back for a pick 6. The Oregon Ducks were not in sync and clearly caving to the pressure of the moment. The Buckeyes wouldn't let up though. Will Howard kept dropping dimes, and the offense kept scoring touchdown after touchdown. Ryan Day wanted to break the will of the Oregon Duck program. His tenacity was on display. His defense kept forcing turnovers. His QB kept throwing touchdowns as if he had an axe to grind with Oregon. Why, Ryan, why? What did they do to deserve this? I'm not sure what they did to deserve it, but I am certain that after this game, the Oregon Ducks will begin examining their program to see if they can truly keep up with the Big Ten juggernaut. Ohio State is now 6-0 after a statement win in Eugene. If you enjoyed episode 2 of this series, be sure to hit the like button as it helps to support the channel. It's free and costs you nothing. Leave a comment and let us know what you think will happen as the season unfolds. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, you can see it by clicking here.